something that I've been waiting for a very long time, ever since I can remember. I've been a UT fan, and I've been bleeding orange. So to be able to step foot on the field, Neyland Stadium, and be able to play it was an incredible honor, and I was proud to do it. And I've been working my butt off to get to that point. So I was extremely proud for me, for my team, and for my family just to be able to be there.
How do you feel like you played?
You know what? I think we played really well. We got the win, and there's definitely some things I can improve on. But I've been working my butt off to get to this point, and I think I did some good things, and I think there's some things I can improve on.
What do you think your biggest strengths are right now, a year and a half into the program?
Well, I think I really study the game, so I can understand what's going on in the game. I'm able to understand a defense and be able to see the defense, and I think I've got good quickness. And I think as an offense, I think we really know what we're doing, and I think we really know how to study the defenses that we see. So I think we've got good things coming in the future.
What kind of season just has it been for the line in general? I imagine y'all probably went in here thinking this was going to be one of the deepest parts of the team, and then everybody seems to go down.
You know what, in the offensive line, I think we've all been working really hard. It's the next man up, and I think we're doing a good job at that. I think there's really no drop-off. I think as an offensive line, we're really together, and so when one man steps up, it's like nothing else happened.
Brian, some of the teammates have talked about how Coach Wells likes to get after you a little bit. What's that like, and why do you suppose he's so hard on you?
I think because he cares. I think Coach Wells really cares that we get better, and I really appreciate that, and I think it makes you better as a player. And yes, he does get after you a little bit, but I think that brings the best out of you. And I think that's the most important thing when you're looking for a coach, is that he makes you the best that you can be, and I think Coach Wells does that.
Amen, brother.
Who's kind of been the leader of this?
For you guys like you and Devontae, back in August, looking at all the veterans ahead of you on the line, how did you maybe stay motivated and keep this in sight that, hey, maybe we'll get to play this year?
I just put my head down, and you really can't see the future. You don't know what's going to happen. So I put my head down, and I just kept working. And you got to take it one step at a time, one day at a time. That's all you can ask for. Guys giving you this opportunity, and you don't know what's going to happen. You got to take it one step at a time.
Devontae, it's certainly been a while since he'd played any football at all. Just how nervous was he going into Saturday, and what kind of advice did y'all give to him? And what was his reaction just playing his first game in 3 years or whatever it was?
Really, Devontae was prepared for this moment. He's been working hard ever since he changed from tight end to offensive line, and he's really studied the game. He's really studied the position, and he's been working hard. So I really don't think he was too nervous when he got in there. He was prepared, and he just fit in. We didn't have to motivate him. He was motivated, and he fit in well, and we worked together and we gelled.
Marcus Tatum had a similar kind of trial by fire experience versus Alabama last year. You got that experience this year. What was kind of like that first game-like action for you?
Well, it was incredible. The first play, you have a bunch of adrenaline, but once the first play is over, it's just same old, and you just keep going one play at a time, and you don't try to look ahead. But Marcus Tatum actually helped me out. He was giving me advice on the sidelines, giving me advice before the game, and he's a great friend, a great offensive lineman, a great teammate, and he helped me out with that too, and that was really important that I've got teammates that are helping me.
Who has been kind of the leader of this line with all the entries that have had?
Well, you've got the seniors, you got Brett Kendrick, you got Jay Sean, you got Coleman, and I think they've all done a great job at leading the offensive line, and they've really done a great job at teaching all the younger guys what to do and how to do it and how to act, and I think they've been great role models for the offensive line and for the team, and I think that's one of the reasons why that we've been such a good offensive line and we're doing so good on the field.
What does Trey bring? And when you were out there playing, I guess Saturday, you look around, you look like that might be the future of the Tennessee line. What does Trey Smith's presence bring?
He's aggressive. He brings aggressiveness to the field. He brings energy to the field, and he brings a little bit of laughter. He's a funny guy. He's a good guy, and he knows what he's doing. And so he's just an all-around good football player, good person. And I think that really is something that is necessary to have on the offensive line.
And then just for you, Ryan, I know you're talking a lot about football, but I think you're an engineering student too. What's that course load been like, trying to balance that with the football responsibilities?
Lots of coffee. No, but seriously, it's tough. It's tough. I learned a lot following in after Josh Dobbs. He taught me a few tricks, how not to get behind, not to procrastinate. But I came from a school, Brentwood Academy, that taught me well to be prepared. And so the course load is hard, but I've been prepared and I do my studying. And sometimes it's hard to get football in studying, but I make it work and just don't have a lot of off time.
Thank you more, guys.
What's a typical day like for you then, balancing that?
Well, it's different each day, but a typical day would be we have workouts in the morning if it's a Monday or Wednesday, and then I go to class. My classes start from 9:40 to 1:55, and so I go to structures, different classes like that, materials of construction, and then I go to practice, watch film around 2:30, and get done. Probably get home around 8, do homework till 11, 12 o'clock at night.
Ryan,
Eat probably 5 times somewhere around there, and go to sleep and start it all over again.
Ryan, what do you remember about the first play you got in against Alabama? What do you remember about that moment and what happened on the field?
I was just trying to fill the shoes of the guy that left it and put my head down and do my job. I wasn't trying to do anything else, just do my job and move on.
Am I going to get the last one?
Ryan, a lot of your teammates referred to like Will McBride as kind of like a quiet guy. What was he like in the second half when he was controlling the huddle?
McBride stepped up and he did his job. He did a great job in the huddle. He commanded the offense. I think he really did a great job. He always brings a little bit of laughter to the team. He is quiet, but he does have a little bit of sarcasm, a little bit of humor thrown in there sometimes. But yeah, I think he did a great job in the huddle, and he did a great job commanding the offense. Yes, sir.
Thanks.